Good afternoon, everyone. I'm coming to you today from Karen's Kitchen, making a stovetop granola. It is from Pampered Chef. However, I am varying the recipe just a tad because I don't have pecans, so I'll have to use walnuts. I have everything else pretty much the way it has to be, but I don't have, when you don't have something, you just have to make do. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. And as you can, I'll put my pan down. Hi, Mark. Good to see you. So you can see my stove. That's the proper thing to do. I'm going to use my 12-inch skillet. First of all, it says you got to heat up the oil. Now it says canola oil, and I am using. Oh, my daughter's in here again. Hi, sweetie. And I'm using I don't like canola oil, so I'm using coconut oil. Yeah, my daughter's in here again. I just saw her come on. I'm going to have to share this out too real quick. Hi, Alexis. Good to see you. Let me go ahead and share this out. Ask for shares. Hi. Ask for a share. And I'm going to go ahead and share this out. Yeah, it's got coconut in it too. And going to do the... It doesn't have, I don't have everything the recipe called for because I didn't have the pecans. So I'm going to have to just use walnuts. You make do with what you got. So I'm going ahead, I'm sharing this out right now. And I'll get me a, hi, good to see everybody. Let me get a knife here. You know, when you don't have something, you got to make do with what you got. Oh, I see Erlene's in here. Welcome. Anybody that come in here, welcome. I wanted to make this because I saw Alexis making it on this skillet. So I'm making it. I've got to, like I said, I'm going to follow it pretty much, except I don't have the pecans. You got walnuts, so I have to use walnuts. And it says to heat, it says canola oil. I don't have that either, so I'm using coconut oil. So I'm heating that up into my skillet. It'll take a little time to get hot because I didn't have it ready ahead of time. So I wanted to make this stovetop granola because I've made granola before, but everything I've ever made has always gone into the oven. And since Alexa said, well, you can make it over the stove, I said, well, I'm going to make it over the stove. So I washed my skillet real good so I can use it. Welcome to everybody coming in. Thank you for sharing this out. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Okay. Now it says to heat up the oil. And then skillet over medium heat for 3 to 5 minutes. I don't know why. I guess I'll put this on and I'll let it heat up for 3 to 5 minutes. So I want to make sure it's good and hot, I guess. Okay, I'll put it on 4. That's kind of in the middle. So there we go. I might get it good and hot. So I want to get this good and hot like it said. Then I have to add the oats, the pecans, which I don't have. I'll have the walnuts and then the coconut. So I'm going to put everything on, time everything on my microwave like it said to do. There's my baby, Erlene. That's my daughter. Dark Vixie, that is my daughter. And her name is Laura. So that is my daughter. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, coconut oil is better. I don't like using canola oil. I never buy canola oil, so I use coconut oil. And this is unrefined coconut oil, or no, is it refined? It might be refined coconut oil, and it's organic. So I'm just going to let that heat up for 3 to 5 minutes until my timer goes off, and then I'm going to put everything in it says. So I want to get it good and hot. But like I said, I deviated it as far as the canola oil. I use coconut oil. I don't have the pecans, so I'm using walnuts. I looked in my cupboard, and I thought, sure, I had pecans. I thought I bought some, but I didn't. Hi, good to see you. So, you know, you always got to make do with what you have. You know, you know. Yep, and good old Alexis is in here, too. She was one of the first ones on. Thank you for coming in. Everybody that's coming on, thank you for sharing this out, for being here for me, because I sure do appreciate it. Well, my daughter thinks I am. My daughter thinks I am. She does. I try to be anyway. My son thinks I am too. So, you know, I love my kids. I got a son and a daughter, and I love both of my kids. I got 6 grandkids. Yeah, see, my daughter said I'm an amazing mom. She doesn't see me, but she talks to me on the phone. She knows I'm an amazing mom. So those people that haven't said hello to my daughter yet, Dark Vixie is her username. That is my daughter. So welcome her here. Her name is Laura, because this is the second time she's coming to my scopes to watch me. So welcome her. And Laura, Alexis Can Do, the one that's from Pampered Chef, she's also in here. She's the one that I buy a lot of things from Pampered Chef. And she is a true, she is so cool. She is really a nice lady. Yeah, thank you for welcoming her. Because that's what it takes, everybody to welcome everybody else. Yeah, she's in here. Here's Alexis Can Do. So you can say hi to her. She's the one from Pampered Chef. She's the one that I bought all these things from. She's a consultant. She also has a daytime job. Yeah, there Alexis is telling you. Thank you, Alexis. That makes me feel so good when you do that. Thank you so much. This way, I only got a few seconds left, and then I'm gonna go add the oats, the walnuts, and and it's very, very important that when you do this granola, if it says not to use quick oats, that you use your old-fashioned oats. I think it works a lot better. I have both, but they say old-fashioned oats. Yeah, I know you can't, sweetie. It's fine. That's why I'm helping you out and getting you the spoons for Christmas. You already know about them anyway. But I'm getting her your stuff as I can. Okay. Now I'm going to add the oats, the pecans, and the coconut. Okay. And like I said, this is the oats, rolled oats. And like I said, I don't have pecans. I have chopped walnuts already. I'm going to add these to the pan. And then I'm going to add it and then some sweetened coconut. Sweetened coconut flakes. Okay. Cook and stir for 4 to 6 minutes. Okay, I'm going to put that on about 5. Okay, put my timer on and yeah, I know. That's what Alexis keeps telling me, that I could become a consultant. She's trying to convince me. She is. She's trying to convince me. We already have one in my church that's a consultant, and I don't want to take anything from her, but she's trying to convince me, all right. You never know, maybe someday, but right now I'm content just to let her do it and buy from her, and I have so much fun looking for different things. Welcome to everybody coming in, and thank you for taking the time to come in here. 6 minutes. And then after I get this done, I have to move it to a baking sheet or a cookie sheet on parchment paper, just for until I get everything else done, and then I put it back in here. But as you can see, this pan is huge. It's going to be a nice pan. I'm really liking it already. I really am. We got some storms outside. It's raining, so Chewy is scared, so he's hiding under the kitchen table. I couldn't find him. I didn't know where. I went all through the house looking for him, and there he was, hiding under the kitchen table. Oh, hi, Arlene. Oh, yeah, I know. You do a lot of driving, don't you? Yep. Oh, my goodness, in 45 minutes? Oh, my. It's pretty good size, dear. It's really big, and it's deep, too. It's really a deep pan. It's got a glass dish to it, or a glass lid, It's beautiful. I can't put the glass lid in my broiler, so I put it in the dishwasher so it doesn't get broken. So I put it in there. So if I ever need a glass lid, if I ever need it, then that's where it's at. He's still hiding under the table. Silly dog, hiding under the table. Then you have to have honey, brown sugar, and cinnamon. I have to get those out. Let me get those out while I'm. But you can use agave, which I probably use that, or I'll get you agave. Agave. And I'm not going to use brown sugar. I'll use coconut sugar. I gotta look for my cardamom. Sorry about that. I should have gotten it out beforehand. I know it's up here. I'm not really organized with my spices yet. I need to get. There it is. I got it finally. There it is. Didn't take long to find it. Okay. So there you go. I got out what I needed. And so I'll put this on my cookie sheet, just a parchment paper, so I don't have to wash the cookie sheet, just until I get everything else done that I need to do. Got 56 seconds yet. This will be a good recipe. I don't know if this is the same one that you made, Alexis, or not. So I remember you making one. I don't know if because this is the Pampered Chef recipe. I happened to see it this morning, so I printed it out. So, like I said, it's deviation just a little bit since I didn't have the canola oil and I didn't have the pecans. I used the walnuts. It's almost ready. I'll put it in here. I'll turn this around just a little bit. Okay. Just spread that out. Put this in here and I'll spread it out. Boy, that pan is heavy. I'll tell you that much. It's really heavy. Okay. Now it says to add the honey, the brown sugar, and the cinnamon. I'm going to use the agave. So let's see how much of that I need. Quarter cup. Quarter cup. Okay. I'll use this since I don't have. Since I do not have the other ones full of the. Well, I know what I'll do. I'll take these are the cranberries. I'm going to take those out of here, and I can use this for the to put the agave in. And that's I didn't have the cherries either, so I'm using cranberries. So that's another thing that I'm having to deviate from a little bit. Quarter cup. Oh, I put it in the wrong end. Well, I learned. I put it in the wrong end. Sorry about that. I should have gone on the other end. Ugh. I made a mistake there, Alexis. I used the wrong end. Oh. I just now happened to realize that. I used the wrong end. Well, it'll probably be okay. Okay, quarter cup of that. Now, let's see. And the coconut sugar, 2 tablespoons, okay? I'll get my one out because that's dirty. All right, that's one. Use my adjustable spoon here and put 2 tablespoons of coconut sugar in here. go ahead and put this back. And a half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Well, I don't use cinnamon. I use the cardamom, so I'll put that in here. Alright. Now, I think I got everything. Now, I'll see what it says to do. Okay. Oh, stir it for 1 minute. Okay. Oh, I forgot to shut the... Okay, fine. There we go. Stir it for a minute. What this is going to do is going to coat all the... You let this bubble up. And it's going to coat all the stuff that I have here. Be easier just to take this right off my cookie sheet. Just take the parchment paper and tilt it and put it in my pan. That's why I did that. So it'll make it a lot easier to get it off the cookie sheet. A little bit of oats in there, but it's not going to matter much. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for sharing this out. Thank you for the hearts. I love those hearts. Beautiful hearts going up the screen. You know, I'm really liking this skillet. I'm going to use this a lot. This skillet I was waiting for a long time. You know, Turtle Express, I say it came. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to dump this back in there. I believe that's what I have to do. Okay. Just 1 minute until cool and turn off the heat. 1 minute until it gets coated. Just put this in here, didn't it? It says 1 minute. I'll just put this back on. Make sure they get all coated, and then once they get all coated, then I'm going to turn off the heat. And then I'll add the cranberries. Okay, and then I'm going to put it back on my baking sheet to let it cool for 5 to 10 minutes, it says. Okay. All right, now I'm going to add in the cranberries. Turn off the heat. Make sure and turn that heat off. I don't want to leave it going. Oh, I guess you can see. I don't know if you could or not. I almost need another hand. Ugh. I don't want to touch the skillet. It's hot. And it is heavy to hold it this way. Let me tell you, it's real heavy. Well, sit down. There we go. Anybody can make this granola, even if you're not vegan, because everything is in here. It's good for you. So you don't have to be vegan to make granola. Not at all. Try to get everything all to one side. You can basically see it's pretty much done. I can't get this all out of the skillet. It doesn't matter. I gotta wash it anyway. Okay, I'll flip this back up. Whoops. There. Yeah, it does. It does look like cast iron, but it's four I think it's four layers of titanium. There. This will have to cool for 5 to 10 minutes. There's the granola. Yes, granola is so good for you. Doesn't it look good? You can, yeah. And I like to eat it just like it is, as a snack. Hold on. I'll get you some water in just a minute. I like to eat it just as like a snack. I know it does, doesn't it, Earlene? It really does. I'm going to spread it out maybe just a little bit more. But I like the idea that you can put it over the stove and you don't have to put it in the oven. You know, I like that, the way it works. That really looks good. As you can all see, it turned out real good. And then they say to put it into an airtight container. Well, I'll use my new container that I just got from Pampered Chef last night, and I'll put it in that. For those that didn't see this is a 5-cup. I kept saying quart last night, but this is a 5-cup leak-proof container. It is glass, and I probably will put the granola in here. Because Alexis, she had done a periscope one day, and she flipped it upside down to show that it does not leak, which is ideal. If you put anything like liquids in here, it will not leak. And this is $19.50 for this particular one. You got the 8-cup, which is more, and then you got the 3-cup. I think is about $13 or $15, but that was $19.50. So it's a real good deal. It really is. So as you can see, it was real simple to make granola. It looks good. It's healthy. It's healthy, and it's something that you can eat a lot of and not have to worry about it. You need those. Yeah, I know, and I will eventually get those for you. I'll get them for you slowly, because I can't buy everything fast either. I'll just get things for you little by little, dear, and have them sent to me, and then I'll send them to you. They are good, very good glass containers. You know, I got the middle one. I didn't think the 8-cup is too big, and the 3 was a little too small. So I thought, well, I'll get the 5-cup. And I think it's going to work fine. As you can see, look at that granola. And you know something? The granola you make yourself is going to be a lot better than what you buy in the store. What you buy in the store will be full of chemicals. Oh, you can see what you can get at tax time? Oh, okay. Yeah. She's got a Pampered Chef website too, on Facebook. She's got it in her profile, Laura. If you want to look at her profile, her website, her Pampered Chef site is there. You can feel free to join the group. Anybody can join the group, and we share recipes. I put my recipes in there as well. You know, she's a very good consultant. She lives in Georgia, and since you live in Missouri, it isn't going to take a slow boat to China for you to get anything like it does me. Yeah, I know. See, there. Now she's putting it up. See, Laura, she just put it up. Alexis put her thing up, and that's what you can tap on that. That's her. Takes a link to her page in Facebook, and she's a real good consultant. Like I said, you get anything from her, it's not going to be like a slow boat to China to get it. You'll get it faster than I will, since you live in Missouri. So, and it's funny that Hawaii got it before me, but then that's flying time too. There's not a lot of driving time, because you cannot drive from here to Hawaii. You got to fly. So that's probably why they got it first. Oh, good. Okay. You'll enjoy that site. She posts a lot of things on there. A lot of questions are asked. Erlene and I post our recipes up there, and other ones will post things up there, you know. And you get a lot of insight. She even will have the catalog on her site too, so you can feel free to go through the catalog. It's like a virtual catalog on there at your leisure. I'm silly. Yeah, my daughter calls me silly. You should have heard me last night. I really was silly last night. I was really cracking up, But life's too short to be anything else but silly and fun. I like to be fun I like to have fun when I come in here. And people know that when I come in here, they're going to have fun watching me. They enjoy my periscopes, and they enjoy me sharing with them my knowledge of things that I can make. But I also use Pampered Chef tools. I come in here and use a lot of Pampered Chef tools. I use the skillet, which was Pampered Chef. I'm going to use this, which is Pampered Chef. Use my measure all, which is Pampered Chef, and the adjustable spoons. This is also, if you want any of these, Laura, I think there's three paring knives for $7.50. These are very sharp paring knives. $7.50, I think, for three of them. You can quote me if I'm wrong, Alexis, but I think it's $7.50. Of course, you got shipping on top of that. But I got the set of three of them. Boy, I love those things. They are sharp. They are nice paring knives. So, but once you buy Pampered Chef, you'll never go back to anything else, because Pampered Chef is high quality. It is a lifetime guarantee. And as I said last night, if you buy something from Pampered Chef and you do not like it for any reason, or something goes wrong, it breaks or whatever, all you have to do is contact them. They will give you they will email you a shipping return label. You go ahead and you print out that return label and you ship it back to them. No questions asked. They'll give you your money back because they've done it for me. They give good customer service. And that's what you want. Somebody that's going to give you good customer service. See, yep, there she said the Christmas order is going in tonight. Yep, see, it goes by next Saturday. If anybody wants to order anything for Christmas, be sure you order it now before she sends the order in, so people can have it in time. And that's obvious. She has to do it now because Christmas is coming up so fast. Is the website just Pampered? Yes, the actual website itself is pamperedchef.com. Yes. Yeah. Now, Alexis is a link tree because it takes it right to her because she's a consultant. But if you want the Pampered Chef website itself, yes, it's pamperedchef.com. Because I've gone in there, and there should be a virtual catalog in there you can go through. So it's a very, very nice website, very well done. Her Facebook page is very well done. Yeah, it's easier to use the link in her profile. Especially if you don't go on Facebook or you're not a Facebook member of her group. It's a lot easier. Then you can just sign up there to become a member of the group. I'm a member of Alexis's group. I've been on there for quite some time. She's got quite a few people in her group. I have 273 or something in my Facebook group that I have, my Karen's Vegan Heaven. I've got 270 some in there where I post recipes. So if you want to be approved for my vegan Facebook page, just go to Karen's, search for Karen's Vegan Heaven, and ask to be approved. And you'll go in there and you'll see all the recipes that are being posted. You'll see the results. And you can try anything that you want. Hi, good to see you. It's pamperedchef.com. There should be a catalog on there too, Laura. I'm not sure. There may be a catalog on it as well. But it is, you yourself, you can go to her, for you, but for her, pamperedchef.com. Yeah, I was at it earlier. It's real nice. They got it set up real nice, but you will never go wrong having Pampered Chef. Like I said, the very first thing I ever had was this, and I still, for the life of me, cannot figure out where and when I got this, because when I moved here after my husband asked me for a divorce and I left and moved here, I had this, and I thought, where in the world did this come from? I may have gotten it as a gift one year for Christmas. I don't know. But I know I didn't buy it. If I did, I don't remember where. Hi, John. Good to see you. Yeah, go ahead and take a screenshot of that, Laura, of that comment. You can screenshot that, then you'll have it. You know how to screenshot on the iPhone? Here, John, here is my stovetop granola. Doesn't it look good? I have to let it cool off. It really come out nice, didn't it? I'm going to do that from now on because you don't have to heat your kitchen up by turning on the oven. You just do everything on the stove. What I did, John, is I did it in the 12-inch. Oh, that's hot. In the 12-inch Pampered Chef skillet, as you can see. I thought that wasn't as hot, but it is. But isn't that a big skillet? Look how deep that is. Isn't that big? Hi, Lisa. Good to see you. Long time no see. Welcome. Here is my stovetop granola. This is a Pampered Chef recipe, which I tweaked it a little bit because I did not have the pecans, and I didn't use canola oil. So I used walnuts, and I used coconut oil. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, it does. Yeah, they do stay hot for a long time. But, you know, I'm loving that skillet. This is heavy. I know my daughter says it looks like a cast iron skillet. When you look at it, it does, but it's heavy. It is very, very heavy. And the handles, for those that don't know, and I can't pull it off right now because the skillet is hot, but the handles do come off. They go on and off, which makes that real, real nice. The handles are not oven proof. So if you use any Pampered Chef skillets in your oven, they are not oven proof. You have to take the handles off. The cookware itself is 480 degrees. Okay, good, Laura. But the Pampered Chef pat like this is 480 degrees in the oven. Take the the handle off, and I think she said the lids are 400 degrees, which is quite good. That you get 400 degrees. Welcome to Periscope for the very first time. You're making stuffed bell peppers. That sounds good. Wow. Alexis had a real good scope this morning. She made caramel popcorn. Oh, that looks so darn good. My mouth was watering sitting there watching her make that. It looked absolutely, and I'm going to try that sometime too, caramel popcorn. It looks so good. Man, and you know, it was easy to make. Of course, we may have to deviate just a little bit because it was, don't use all vegan ingredients, but we can, like I said, no recipe is set in stone anyway. Oh, and you had pretzels? Oh, you made a second batch? Oh, is that what you're going to give to your co-workers at work, Alexis, is the caramel corn, or are you giving them regular popcorn? Because I know you're giving them the popcorn popper. There is a vegan caramel recipe. Okay, good. I'll look for that. Okay, pretzels in the caramel corn. You have two wrapped up. Boy, they're going to really enjoy that. Wow. They're really going to enjoy that. I mean, that caramel corn looks so delicious. I mean, I like popcorn anyway, but to make caramel corn, I haven't had caramel corn. Oh, my goodness. I can't remember how long it's been since I've had caramel corn. It is absolutely delicious. Oh, my. Well, thank you for saying so. I have lost over 50 pounds, about 54, maybe 55. It's been a while because you don't lose it overnight, and things are fitting a lot better on me now. How do you make this? I'm going to post this up on my webpage from my Karen's Vegan Heaven. I'm going to post that up on my Facebook page so you can see the recipe. Oh, your mom loves to see how to make more. Oh, I bet she does, Alexis. Oh, my goodness. I intend to. I intend to. Very much so. But it did look so good. I mean, you had quite a bit as it was, Alexis, and then you had to make more. Well, you got to satisfy everybody. Now, will Bryce eat any of it, or does he not like it? Because I know he's probably pretty particular on what he eats. This thing isn't scrolling for some reason again. So if you didn't see Alexis's Periscope this morning, go in there and watch her Periscope on making the caramel corn popcorn. Oh, it was so good. She came on about between 6 and 6:30 my time, so I was able to watch her. It was so good. Oh, I really enjoyed watching that Periscope this morning. My mouth was watering the whole time. And I said, boy, do I have to make that now. You've encouraged me, Alexis, to start making more things. Well, when I saw this stovetop granola, and I thought, well, once I get my 12-inch skillet, then I can make the stovetop granola just like you did. Well, I deviated a little bit. But I think if you want to take a screenshot of it, I mean, look, it looks so good. Look at that. Just, I mean, nothing, oh, it's just, wow. Look at it. It's just everything, you know, everything good for you and nothing that's not. Doesn't that look good, you know? And I'm going to store it in a container. I'm going to store it in this 5-cup container that I got yesterday. It came in my Pampered Chef box, a glass container, leak-proof, airtight. Could put it in there. You can say you can store it in there for a while because I'm going to eat it as a snack. You can also take this granola, and I've done it before. You can eat it with fruit. You can put it on your cereal. If you got steel-cut oats, oatmeal, you can stick it on your oatmeal. There's a recipe for steel-cut oats that I want to make in the Instapot that I happen to see. I want to make that too. I haven't done that yet, but I was looking at the recipe earlier. And people that were not on my Periscope last night, sure, this is my Instapot. I got the 6-quart. My daughter thought the 3 would be too small, and the 8 is way too big. So this is the Instapot. It's a 6-in-1. I haven't tried it out yet. I'm just playing around with the handle, trying to lock it and unlock it to figure out how to use it. But I'm going to start making things in it. I've got some Instapot recipes already printed out that I want to make. So I know I'm going to have a good time with that too. But if you gonna, no, the Instapot is not. No, the Instapot is not in, because what Alexis has is similar to the Instant Pot, but it's called a quick cooker or something like that. It's different. I mean, it's similar to the way the Instant Pot works, but it's got different things on the front of it. Because she showed us how she used it the other day. And it kind of mimics the Instapot the way it works. You know, it's got the doo-doo-doo on it when you open and close it, things like that. But no, this is not a Pampered Chef. That's $200 and some. I thought, well, I've spent enough right now. This was $79, the Instapot, and I thought, well, I can handle that. So I wanted to get that for now. And my daughter-in-law wants one for Christmas, so I hope my son gets her one for Christmas. They're nice to have. I kind of debated back and forth whether I should get it or not, but I thought, well, if there's something I want to make and it takes an Instapot, I like it, I'm going to have the Instapot for it. So I'm hoping I'll get a lot of good use out of it. I know I'm getting a lot of good use out of my Pampered Chef cookware, and I'm so thankful to Erlene for buying it for me and me paying her back, because that was a good gesture out of her to do that. You know, I didn't expect it, but I'm happy that I have it, because I'm really enjoying the cookware. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm enjoying everything I have from Pampered Chef. The Measure All, the adjustable spoons, and there's also some stackable spoons. There's about 6 stackable spoons that go from a tablespoon down to, I think, the 1/4 teaspoon or something like that. They all stack together. Yes, she is. She very much is. She's a very good friend. She didn't have to do that, but she did. But she's also, with her $965 shopping spree, you could say, from Pampered Chef, because she won the mystery host, all the prizes. She bought me, I think, the batter bowl and prep bowls. She said they're going to be coming probably Turtle Express. She sent them out already, so they'll be coming, but they're going to take a while to get here. But I'm really appreciative that she did that for me. So, oh, that's nice. Go to Bed Bath & Beyond and get your Instapot for 20% off. Oh, well, I wish I'd have known that. I got it at Walmart, but that's okay. It's fine. I mean, I probably could have done that, but I don't really shop there I shop at Walmart all the time, but not Bed Bath & Beyond. So that's fine. Well, I mean, I'm glad you mentioned it, but I should wish I'd known about it before this. But anyway, I was going to say, whenever you could make your own foods from scrap, do it. Don't try to buy the stuff in the store and make it. Make it yourself. I never knew how much fun it was to make granola until I started making it. This is my 3rd time I'm making granola. Okay, sweetie. This is my 3rd time I'm making granola. And the other 2 times I made it in the oven. Well, this time I thought, well, I'll make it on the stove because Alexa said, well, you can take the 12-inch skillet and you can make it on the stove. Because I watched her do it. I thought, once I get that 12-inch skillet, that's what I'm going to do. So that was my object for today, was to make make this granola, and I know I'm going to like it. I'll probably make it again and again and again because I love it as a snack. You know, I could eat it by the handfuls, and that's just a bad thing. I don't know. It can be a bad thing if you eat too much of it, because everything is in moderation anyway. But make your own as much as you can. Don't rely on what you buy in the store. And Alexis has taught me something too about your vegetable stock and your vegetable broth. Make it yourself. Okay. All right. You take care and have a good day, Alexis. Thank you for coming in. If you make your own vegetable stock or vegetable broth out of scraps. Take like the ends of carrots, zucchini, cauliflower, broccoli, or whatever, and make a vegetable stock out of it. Daniel will be on at 6:30. Okay, I'll have to 6 o'clock your time. I'll have to watch him. Okay, yeah, I know he comes on Sundays, doesn't he? Yeah, I like him. If anybody doesn't know about Daniel, he's autistic, but he can sure cook for having autism. He really can cook. I just started following him. I heard about him and I just started following him. Good. Yeah, so do I. I want to make the veggie stock too. I always buy it in the store. I mean, I've got so much used here, I got to get it used up. But I want to start making my own. She's taught me a lot, you know, showing me what I can do with veggie scraps. Make it yourself. I think there are. Now, my grandson, my 8-year-old grandson, he has Asperger's. Yeah, so that's just a mild form of, or not 8-year-old, 12-year-old grandson, not the 8-year-old, the 12-year-old. He's got Asperger's. But he also rocks. He will rock back and forth. He has the sensory issues. You have Asperger's? Oh, my. Well, my grandson, he rocks back and forth, my daughter said. And he'll stand up and he'll rock back and forth yes, this has walnut in it. It also has cranberries in it. I did not have pecans. I did not have the cherries, so I put walnuts in here and I put dried cranberries in here. And I also used coconut oil instead of canola oil. I pretty much kept it everything except I deviated a little from what I had. It probably, like you said, it's a variation. Some people, it affects some people differently. Now, it affects him differently. Like I said, he has sensory issues. That's what my daughter's told me. He has sensory issues. When she lived here for 9 months, we thought maybe right then he was autistic, and we did not know it because he'd sit on the couch and he'd just rock back and forth, and he'd never done that before. So she had him tested and come to find out he has autism. You know, he's a smart, bright boy, though. He's very bright. He just got nominated. He's in the 7th grade, and they have a king and queen of their homecoming. He was nominated king for the homecoming. And I thought that was so awesome that people in his class just dearly love him. He's everybody's favorite. Let's see. Yes, it is awesome. It is very awesome. He was also in a play it was a play. It was at the end of November. It was a Christmas play, and he was supposed to be. I can't remember who that thing was in the Christmas, not the Christmas story, but anyway, he played the lead in that too. All right, quite nasty. Yeah. Well, my grandson is very verbal. He is verbal. I know some that have autism are not verbal, but he is very verbal. I heard him this morning when she was talking to me on the phone. He was talking to his brother, and he gets quite loud. You know, she has to deal with it. But my daughter's got 4 boys, and he's the only one that has the autism. You know, so, and I guess that's really fortunate that he's the only one that has autism. And she didn't know how to deal with it at first because she'd never had to deal with it. He's the third of 4 boys. And the first 2 were fine, and then he gets autism, and then she thought, well, how am I going to deal with this? But she's been coping with it just fine. He has special classes he's in at school. So, and he's coping okay too. A lot better than we thought he would, and I'm glad of that. But anyway, I'll show you this one more time. I'm glad I could come in here and show you how to make this, because this is lots of fun to make. If you want to make it yourself, just follow me on Facebook, join my vegan Facebook group, and I will approve you, because this is going to go up in my vegan Facebook group. I'm going to post this up there in just a little bit, and so everybody can see what it looks like. But I'm going to go for now, because I've got dishes to do, and I do want to watch Daniel. So I'm going to go, and I'll come on tomorrow, but I don't know what I'm going to make yet. I haven't decided. I'll find something between now and tomorrow. But in the meantime, you have a great night. Take care. God bless. You're welcome. And God bless you, and bye-bye. Yeah, you take care too.